better chance of winning. Oh my god, you got a lot of money there, Comte. One harm. Two hearts. Diamond. Spade, so still two hearts. That's... Three hearts, okay. Hmm. Mm-mm. Okay. So it's forced to the side. Go, come off the 9. How? Are you welcomed? Club. Pretty sure that's a club. Club. Spade. So it's still clubs. Diamond. I think it's just gonna be clubs. Diamond, never mind. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, my nose is itching. Will you not notice I'm constantly messing with my makeup box and not actually applying any to myself? Okay. From rags to riches achievement. Your triumph is very quiet. Quiet, madam? Are you blushing? Do not pester my wife with your insinuations, Comte. Deal the cards, my dear. Do not listen to him. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that last hand. Oh, okay. So just like this. Cool. Thank God we didn't have to do another shine around because we would have lost. And the last two. So X hits to the left. And out he goes. Oh. Okay. I gotta really blue is low card, red is high card. Is this where I have to go to the side? Boom, baby. I must leave. Later, nerd. Sure, madame. What's that walk? Oh, he was about to do a bow. What are you waiting for? Go after him. Good luck, my son. I wish you well. Thank you, grandmama. Gonna whoop his ass. Someone give me a sword. Court of Miracles. The Rue de Temple, Paris. Later that day. That's a lot of fires. This is leading up to the French Revolution. Remember, Louis XV was the last king of France who got kind of his head chopped off, and so did. No, hang on. It wasn't Madame de Pompadour. That was someone else. It wasn't Louis. Was it Louis XV? Jesus Christ, I can't remember. No, that's Marie Antoinette. So probably not. Yeah. Who's sitting at the head of the table? Font. When you enter the Court of Miracles, at least you can bow to the King of Thieves. The magician. My little rats told me what you did. You betrayed our young friend to McGregor. McGregor was supposed to let him go. He didn't believe that. Especially with that small fortune McGregor paid you. No, I loved you, Jean. Listen. I want to be done with this. Not what you wanted. I have an invitation to play at the King's table. A revenant approaches. What? Eugene, you made it? On guard. Dear boy, wait! You must cut my throat, then at least grant me one last wish. Allow me to teach you my greatest strategy. If I cannot in good faith allow you to continue without it. Bless you, lad. You won't regret this. Ensuring my victory in a game is nothing new to you. I'm sure that aiding me is the last thing you wish to do right now. But if you put your anger aside, you can learn a strategy so discreet, even I would be deceived by it. I mean, you're already deceived by me tonight. Remember the palm glimpse? This is the progression of that technique. Simply peek at the top and bottom cards before stealing the high card you find. Then sneak the high card back after the opponent has cut the deck. Suppose you're wondering how you can guarantee a high card on the top and bottom deck. Leave that to me. See? It pays to keep me alive. Now, it's always worth gaining any information you can about the deck. So make sure you sneak a peek at the new cards after the cut. That was a high card too. How convenient. You did well tackling that last trick, lad. Ensure that there's a high card at the on one end of the deck. And with a bit of luck, there's a second high card at the top too. How can you get them with to me? You could deal me the top one and the second with the second deal technique. What about the bottom one? The shark deal? This is an expert technique. I can't believe how far you come, lad. Impatient. Not that I ever doubted you. Take a look at the first card on the deck. You don't want to give such a strong card to your opponent, do you? No. Good. Deal a card to yourself. Time for my card next. Quietly slide me that high card. Act casually. Fantastic. So going to the left. Okay, it takes you from the bottom. And there we have it. A strategy so simple a child could do it. And a parent would be none the wiser. Trying to put it all together without my help. Excellent job. Compt's Gambit. We still have 3 moves to learn? Would like to practice one more? No need. Well, that's all then. Can't help but notice your blade is still out, lad. It's Aurelio, isn't it? The King of Thieves. I'm guessing because of the whole peg leg thing. Is that really your greatest strategy? I didn't interrupt because I thought I might learn something new. But that was anticlimactic, to say at least. Don't kill him, my friend. He can still be useful. For you? Oh, for you, I was Aurelio Funes. Aurelio? For you, I was also the Baroness de Beauregard. My little mouse? You're a fool with a woman, dear Comte. Bit by bit, I fed you the secret of the 12 bottles of milk, until you were ready to confront McGregor for me. I didn't expose Miss Porterhouse to... No, I didn't expect Miss Porterhouse to die. Eugene was never supposed to accompany you. I'm sincerely sorry, my friend. It was not a game for you. It was a game for sharks like the Comte. I imagine you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Do you have any questions? Who am I? You really thought you could be the heir to the throne, didn't you? You don't know the whole story, lad. Oh god, of course there's more. Anything else? Who's the Comte? Me? I'm someone who was lied to. He tricked me. More than that, I groomed you, Comte. I engineered your fortune and disgrace from Versailles. Anything else? What you? My real name is Ednace. Yeah, 20 years ago I was betrayed by McGregor. Had to disappear. It all started that night Sophie died by my hand. McGregor and I were simply employed by the nobility to keep an eye on the king. Our task was to drug Sophie and send her away to a convent. The king and Sophie married in secret the year before, and she was about to give birth to a child. Many couldn't accept the idea of a mysterious heir from the ether. Yeah, out from the ether. But the baby was stillborn. What? Here's what happened that night. Baby is dead. What will the king say? Shush now. You are married to him before God. Nothing can happen to you. He'll throw me out in the gutter. It's one life for another. Now drink this tea, my child, and go to sleep. You are exhausted. Oh, the slurping noises. No, don't like that. Enter. It's done. She is asleep? She drank it all. Alright, the king's coming. It's unexpected. This way. They wait for the king. We've seen all this like 1,000 times. Yeah, wake up. She's not breathing. Yeah, born without a tongue. Into the room, I saw a nurse throw a bottle. I'm sure it was poison. He killed Sophie. This man murdered your wife. He still has 2 legs here. Oh, Miss Porterhouse. Yes, what happened? Change of plan, Miss Porterhouse. McGregor betrayed me. He killed Sophie. You have the baby? No, I'm afraid he's dead. Poor thing. I was looking forward to taking care of him. You might be able to do something about that. You will sell the 12 bottles of milk, and you will adopt a child. A mute child. What? And how on earth am I supposed to do that? You will go to the orphanage of the Marisa Cord in Pau. Plenty of choice. Then you'll make yourself scarce. Do this and your whole debt will be paid. When I understood McGregor had poisoned the tea, I knew I was trapped. I taught him well. His timing was perfect. Baby was dead in my arms, poor thing. I came up with the story of a mute child to keep the card in my hand. Yeah, pawns. You played the game willingly. I simply tweaked the odds. A few days after sending Miss Porterhouse to Poe, Range took my leg. Oh, the gangrene. Sorry, took my leg. It was funny and smelled like almonds. I've been hiding since then, planting the seeds of my revenge. Miss Porterhouse adopted a mute child, you, Eugene. McGregor was afraid the baby would reappear and threaten his position at court. Helped drag him into my trap, just like the victims of your card tricks. Now, tomorrow we'll go to Versailles and finish this. You in, Comte? We'll need your wits. Hey, Perf. I'll have you hopping for the gangrene. Oh no, Jesus. We need your wits and your invite to the king's table. We'll get rid of McGregor, but afterwards we'll part ways. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm in. Eugene, I've studied your progress. You're quicker than the Comte. I'll need you at the table. Are you in? Is that a choice? You don't do it for me, do it for Sophie. Do it for her, for our mother, Julie. Sophie drinking that poisoned tea is a nightmare. I relive every night. At least we can do something about McGregor. Versailles will play a special game. You will not cheat to win. You will cheat to suggest feelings and emotions. Sorry, what now? You see, by applying sufficient pressure on certain ideas and images, you will create a rift between the king and McGregor. First, I'll mention your target. Then, I'll hint at the nature of the cards I need you to steal and distribute. It'll become clear in time. Imagine what I said. Our dear alchemist is very strong. Is a very strong shape today. Did you pick up a pair of lucky clovers this morning? Okay, so want me to give him like clubs? Oh. Alchemist, I guess there was ace because of the first letter. So two ace of clubs. Clubs look similar to clubs, yeah, do you see? I give two high cards. Sometimes I'll give you two targets. Listen closely to an example. Your Majesty. I wish you strength of heart. Okay, so high cards of hearts to the king. It's fortunate we have McGregor by your side. Dark and lowly period. So two high cards to the king, two low cards to McGregor? Or just a high card, low card? Yeah, high heart card, okay, and low black card. This was my strategy, fine. Some adjustment, maybe. Adjustments? Yes. I'll need Eugene to stack two specific cards in order to apply the strength, in order to apply enough pressure during the game. Strategy relies too heavily on chance, Comte. You believe a suitable card will present itself on the top or bottom of the deck after cutting. Well, I said I would. That would look staged. Eugene, when the time comes, make sure to offer the cut to me. Prompt your strategy to find backup if McGregor becomes suspicious. Well, we need something more sophisticated for that, for the actual meat of the game. Allow me to teach you the Adnas special. First, I'll give you one of my codes. Then you'll hunt for the card. Begin with the sticky hand technique. Steal a card and request it and put it at the top of the deck. Before finding the other requested card among the play cards and make sure it's the first card you collect in your harvest. Let me think of a code. Nas may be helping you now. But give it time and you'll see his feeble moral standards. How red his hands are. So low red cards? I think it's 2 low reds. Yeah, 2 low reds to me. Okay. There we go. Good work, Eugene. Would you like to try again? Practice. Remember, the codes asked for... Oh, it's for 2 low reds. Oh, I didn't realize... I thought he'd give me a new code. I guess they can be able to write more than that. Doesn't really matter after that. Okay, so it's actually relatively simple, that part. It's the deciphering of the codes that can be a little bit eh. And if he has 2 targets, that means that I have to just one of each. Move on. With 2 requested cards now this time. Assign them a target. Then I shuffle. Whilst this technique might appear daunting at first, you'll soon come to appreciate how flexible and powerful it is. Just like me. I'll talk you through it now. Take a look at the target's cards at the top of the deck. First off, you'll need to shuffle whilst in jogging. So these key to make sure it looks like one fluid motion. I have to double tap it. Already set it 2 cards aside for me. Your target. Now it's time to sort. Okay. Go ahead and drop 2 cards per additional player. Okay, I have 2 cards prepared for them. Secure the selection. Outjog the next card. Outjog? Did the card not teach you anything? Excuse me, I taught him what he needed to know. And yet, outjogging is just like in-jogging, but the cards poke away from you instead of, in, towards you. And the cards, and I'll show you what I mean next. Here you see a count of outjog cards. In-jog cards on the other side, or on either side. It's hard to really see the difference there, but yeah, I guess. Your thumb can easily create a gap beneath the in-jog cards when squaring the neck. And naturally, grab everything, grab out everything that's been outjogged. Okay. This creates a break below it. Use these gaps to restore the deck the next pass. I mean, I get it, but how do I do that, like, command-wise? Now for the outjogging we talked about. Good, the prepared cards will be easy to find thanks to these markers. The deck squared, all you need to do is drop the cards. Now my 2 cards at the bottom of the stack. They need to be distributed amongst amongst the opponent's cards. You shoot the playing cards in the stack. You need to drop 1 individual card for everyone other than your target. Next card should be for me. The ones you've prepared on either side of the break. Drop everything up to the break. That should be okay. Right now, there are 2 cards prepared. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Tied yet? Only a couple of more steps left, I promise. Now you just have to offset the stack so the requested cards are dealt to me. Simply drop as many cards as there are opponents. Look at that. Both cards on the right track. Okay. At your celebration, don't forget to secure the stack by in-jogging. Yeah. You should, yeah, shuffle as normal. Good job, the 2 lower red cards are dealt to me. Yes, can I do like a full rehearsal? I was getting to that. You'll finish by reversing the opponent's cut. You can do that for me for now. That's this one. Well done. Now time to see how you fare without my guidance. This may be helping for now. Also 2 low cards again, okay. It's a shuffle bit that I'm worried about. Holy shit. No, I put an in-jog at the end there. You idiot. You buffoon. Again, I did that thing they said not to do, which is, you know, celebrate your victory and then forget to in-jog. Yes, I'll retry. That way, so he gets double 6s. So 2 cards to everybody. Shuffle. Why is it not letting me in jog? Okay, I gave him the cards, but I don't think I in-jogged at all. I say I'm impressed. I'm not. The lad's talented, it always has been. Yeah, stack. Still 2 more moves to learn. Like some more practice? I want to try it once more. This one's gonna be big. I have to. So I've got to take every opponent times 2 after the first double in jog. Okay, it out jogged. This thing tell me it out jogged. Oh, in jog, sorry. Words hard. Purposely trying the multi-purpose one because not always it gives you the cut one, which is just 2 commands. Fine, it's probably best we do not overdo it. Though judging by your pallid complexion, we may be too late.